Hey everybody, it's me, Harry, and I didn't make an episode last night. I forgot to make one, but right then, we're gonna read some questions, and the last episode will be uploaded next week because I want to do it instead. And so we've got some questions, all sorts of different ones, and so let's move up to the back and read them. So first of all, we get some questions from Love Play Love Thomas 2. What's your opinion on Bunsen as a Beast? Well, it's Butch Hartman's last Nickelodeon show before he left the network, and it just got cancelled as well because of this. I'd say it's an okay show. Not Butch Hartman's best show, but yeah, that's fine. What's your opinion on Super Luigi Logan? It's just Super Mario Logan's other account and of course he monetized it. And plus, I'm risking that's going to get demonetized as well by YouTube, even though he uncensors his videos now. What's your favourite DreamWorks movie? In a way, I think I might have answered this question, but I'll answer it again. If I had to choose a favourite, it would be like maybe the old Shrek or Trolls or Mr. Peabody and Sherman. Next up is 5 questions for the Tube Madness. 1. Do you like Thomas and Friends? Of course. If so, what season do you like? Season 5 is my favourite, even though it's not really realistic. Are you sad that Stephen Hawking died? In a sort of way, I don't really pay any attention to him, so I don't really care about that, to be honest with you. But to anyone who likes him and is sad, that's fine. What county do you live in? Hampshire. I live in the Portsmouth city. What do you think of the Tom and Jerry movies? Some of them are okay, some of them are pretty bad. 5. What do you think of Wild Brain in general? As in the animation company, they were good, but then when DHX turned them into a other weird whatever garbage, it became bad. Next up is some questions from Jack Howell. Are you sad that Jim Bone died earlier this year? Well, he died a couple of days ago. I think last week as of this video was made. 2. Do you like Big Cook, Little Cook? One of my favourite shows when I was younger. Have you seen the Cute Mario Bros? Yes, I have. Did you know that my shows are celebrating their first anniversary this year? Yes, I remember them, Jack Howell. Next up is 3 questions from Jack Williams. Do you like the Lego City sets? Well, one of my favourite Lego themes. I still get the advent calendars every single year. What are your favourite episodes from Danger Mouse? In a sort of way, I've not watched the show. Have you heard of Rupert Bear Follow the Magic? Yes, I have. Good cross between CGI and stop motion animation. Next up is a question from Savage Boy Regan, whoever he is. Oh, his videos are mainly he's friends with a couple of other YouTubers. Do you like football? I really can't stand that sport. Next up is 5 questions from TV Gamer. What is your opinion on the Kid Hero community? Some of the people in there is okay, like Sam Crosser's a nice guy, but some people like Amber the Fangirl, in a way, aren't really that nice. Mainly because, a video Amber made ages ago that she sent to the Kid Hero community where she said that, anyone who records, the video, who doesn't record kiddie rides isn't a fan. How selfish was that? What's your favourite CITV show of all time? Thomas? Heck yeah. Yeah, Thomas and Friends. 3. What colour Nintendo Switch have you got? I've got the neon red and blue one. With the one with the Joy-Cons that are red and blue. 4. What is the last movie you saw at the cinema? I've never really been to cinemas, so I can't say. 5. Which sport do you like the most? If I had to choose ones, I'd say swimming's okay, and I do enjoy watching wrestling. But I'm not a fan of wrestling, though. Next up is 5 questions from Mario, Thomas, Sonic, and SML fan. What's your favourite Nintendo Switch game so far? Super Mario Odyssey. And I'd say D-Blob looks fine as well, even though it's not out on the Switch yet. Why do you hate Super Mario Logan? So many reasons to say, but I'll say the most important ones. It's not funny. I hate Jeffy. and there's a little bit way too much swearing in it. It's just a little bit too hideous. Not in a good way, like with Angry Video Game Nerd or that French version. French guy who does videos similar to the AVGM. Are you allergic to anything? I'm not. Do you play a tin whistle? Never heard of what that is. Who's your favourite voice actor? I like a couple of different voice actors, but I can't really say any right now. I just can't. Next up is 3 questions from PolarJack77. Have you ever heard of the Poppy Tree? No, I haven't. 2. Paint the Night or Electrical Parade? Well, I would rather choose Tokyo Disneyland Electrical Parade Dreamlights than those 2, but if I had to choose one of those, it would have to be the classic Main Street Electrical Parade, because I do like Paint the Night, but classic is better. 3 is about My Big Balloon Parade, and a parade that another person is doing. Next up is a question from Shaben. How did you find Dusty's 100? I don't know what his current username is now, but I found him when I was looking for comments on a video, and then I found that guy. I don't know what he's doing right now. I don't even know what his current username is. Next up is 5 questions from Thomas and Rosie FTW. These and these 10 FTL. The first question isn't a question. It's just about him saying that she whatever is currently on Easter break. 2. Have you ever been to James's house before? I've never been to his house before. I don't think I'm really comfortable going to his at the moment. And that's because I'm not a big fan of dogs. Because he has 2 dogs at his house, and even though they're really nice, they're quite loud. And in fact, I could actually hear them when my mum dropped him off at his house a couple of weeks back. 3. Have you ever been swimming? Yes, I have. It's one of the most important things I do on holiday. 4. What's your opinion on Mr. Bean? He's funny and silent, and everybody loves him. I'm excited for summer vacation. Of course. A good old summer where you get to do relaxing and play video games. But I do miss college as well. Next up is 3 questions from Nicholas Perberty. How did you feel if somebody passed away? When my nanny, my mum's mum, passed away, I didn't cry or anything. I just felt a little sad, because I can handle sad things more easily than some others. I'm not really a crying person. Did you know that Toys R Us is no more? Yes, I did, and it's a real dang shame. My best friend James says that he just hopes that the Toys R Us in Portsmouth doesn't get turned into a furniture store, otherwise he'd be fuming. What other stores do you go to find toys? I only get my toys on Amazon, but sometimes I might get the occasional one from like a supermarket or something. There's no Smith's Toys near where I live. The nearest one's in Fareham. And then next up is 3 questions from Super Aaron Review 98. What's the worst Nintendo Switch game and best Nintendo Switch game? I'd say the worst I've seen is I've forgotten, Troll and I. It just looks terrible, and even on Nintendo Switch it plays absolutely terrible as well. It's not a brilliant game, and it's from the same developer who made Alone in the Dark: The New Nightmare, and I think the Spiral House made Silver as well. I don't know. And the best one, I'd say Super Mario Odyssey, and maybe, the port of D-Blob looks good as well. Are you planning to play ukulele someday? If I wanted to, maybe. 3. What games are you looking forward to this year? Oh, exactly what you said. Super Smash Bros. Nintendo Switch, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker on Switch and 3DS, WarioWare Gold, and Kirby Star Allies. I actually want to play Kirby Star Allies, and I want to play that new Scribblenauts game as well. Next up is a question from VHS Centauri Uploader 89. What's your least favourite Studio Ghibli movie? In a way, I've got 2. Ocean Waves and Tales from Earthsea. Tales from Earthsea is the only bad Studio Ghibli movie, and I just found Ocean Waves very boring. I only watched the first half hour and then I never watched it again. It just felt generic, even though it's a very short movie. And then next up is a question from Simpsons Clips 24. He's read something online about the head London Fire Grade wants Fireman Sam to be changed to Firefighter Sam because of political reasons. Should I be concerned? I don't know about this one, but seriously, some people really need to stop with this whole social justice worryable crap. Gosh. SJWs are getting worse than they already are. Anyways, ask me questions for next week, and that will be the last episode. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching, and bye for now.